Am I hungry? Am I not? I'm not sure if I'm hungry. That's the words that I said as I was pacing around the kitchen the other day, to which Mrs. Fruci replies, if you're thinking you're not hungry, then you're probably not. And that's a fair argument. But I'm like, yeah, I kind of just want something. And we've all been there before. You probably have. If you have, let me know. But you kind of want something. An apple wouldn't do. You know, tuna jacket potato wouldn't do. But something quite sweet. Normally for me, chocolate, dark chocolate, even yogurt and berries. But am I actually hungry? The answer, if I really look into it, is no. It's very selective hunger with that. But there's an urge there. Now, if you consider the pink elephant theory, and this is something that we talked about as part of our environment Q&A last night, where we went through all these steps, how to say no, all of these things. Well, what we talked about was the pink elephant. Now, don't think of a pink elephant, you're now thinking of a pink elephant. And this is called urge surfing. This is based on the theory of urge surfing, which is a way to help control urges. So urges for food, it could be drink. And this is almost like a meditation, really. And what we normally do is we fight this urge, right? We try and fight it. Hopefully it'll go away in a minute. Is it still there? Is it still there? Is it still there? Whereas we need to just be and allow it to be there. Feel it. Surf the urge, as it's called. How long does it last for? Where is the urge? Where does the urge, where do you feel it in your body, the urge? Just become one with it. Listen to it rather than run away from it. Because the moment you run away from it, this reinstates, this reinforces the habit. AKA, if we then go, oh, just try a little bit of something. I'll just have one square of dark chocolate. I'll just have this. That's fine. But if you're now reinforcing that urge, you just rewarded yourself for having that. Which means what you do today, you're more likely to do tomorrow. And that urge will probably come back. And it's not this isn't it's going to go forever. This is a technique to use to become aware, more aware of that urge. And just accept it. I've got an urge. How long does it actually last for? So if we consider how habits are made, if you consider like a highway, a freeway where the road is clear, the more you do something, the more you use it, the more it's looked after. There's less potholes, easier to do. If you have the choice between that and an A road with lots of potholes in, probably find a few around Wiltshire. What road are you going to choose? You're probably going to choose the one that's a clearway, highway, it's easier to go on. Whatever we do, the habits, we make them easy, convenient, cheap, and they change our state. You've got to remember that. Easy, convenient, cheap, state, change our state. And that's what alcohol, that's what snacky junk food does. Although the money does add up with alcohol and snacky foods, and eating when we're not hungry, generally they change our state fast. So we have to look at doing something else that changes our state fast. Number one, urge surfing. How do you feel? How long does the urge last for? Just be aware of it. Just accept it, come in. Where do you feel that urge? Number two, have something instead that you're going to do. Bath, read, ring a friend, book. Number three, change your environment. Sit in a different chair. If every evening you sit in the same chair and get some biscuits or a glass of wine, whatever, just sit in a different chair. You'll confuse everyone in your house, as well as your own brain, and you'll feel so weird. Creatures of habit. Number four, book something in for the morning after, especially applies to drinking. If you're trying to kind of cut down on drink, just book something in for early in the morning. Whether it's time for you to read, whether it is going for a walk, some of that, especially with the lighter mornings. Book something in to force you to do it. Now you've got a reason to get to bed early, a reason perhaps not to drink because you need that energy, that time, that productivity back. Similar with comfort eating. So I'm not bloated, so I sleep better. So I hope that helps. Any questions, as always, just let me know. Surf the urge, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Take care.